In the wires, we're the ghost. Ego's king, we rule the host. Masks on screens, we wear them proud. Silent hands inside the cloud. Flicker in the firewall glow. Name in red on a watch list road. Every trace that they think they own, we erase, turn it all to smoke. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global scene. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Reach the system, break the code. Watch the virus overload. Black hood up, eyes run cold. Turn the silver into mold. 10 fake names on a single wire. One small spark, whole grid on fire. Who owns what when the locks all fail? Who holds power when we lift the veil? Heartbeat sync with the scroll. Cursor dancing on the soul. All their walls built tall and proud. We just walk straight through the crowd. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global scene. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Are you in or out tonight? Ride the edge or run from sight? When the curtain tears in two, will the ghost look back at you? Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global scene. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to end. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme.
Howdy, 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 ho lads. Just making sure. Okay. Howdy, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. We're back. I don't know what else to say. So, a very good morning. Happy Tuesday. And nothing much. Was late to bed because I was working, as you already know, right? Um, Woke up like 45 1 hour ago. Got things in place, and now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to do another chapter of our Windows series. So we were here at the examine service permissions using PowerShell. So I will say we'll complete that, and then we'll complete the next part of it, which is Windows services. And yeah, that's the plan for the day. And I'm planning maybe I will do a hack the box machine, a Windows machine this week. Also, like, this is a long weekend, and I'm just taking a break on from Friday to Monday. So no stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. I'm away. I'm just traveling. I wanted to take a nice, enjoyable session and chill. Yeah, that's pretty much it. How about you guys? How's everything going for you guys? Enjoying life? Having a blast? And where is Wrench? I think he's busy with some family functions, right? Last time he said something like that. Okay, so hope you guys are ready and let's get started with this. We are at service permissions. Here's the link if you guys want for the Hack the Box tier 0. So we were here. Examine service permissions using PowerShell. Using get ACL PowerShell commandlet, we can examine service permissions by targeting a path of specific service in the registry. So if we do get CL path and we have HKLM and then we put this path of the service, and this is the format we want, format list. So we will get path in the registry path we mentioned. Then we have the owner, built-in user allow read key, built-in user allow this, administrative full control, authority system allow, these are the specifications that are allowed, read key, and here is our SDDL, secure DDL, I think, or something mentioned, security descriptor definition language. Notice how this command returns specific account permission in an easy to read format and in SDDL. Also, the SID that represents each security principle, user or group is present in the SDDL. This is something we do not get when running SC on the command prompt. Knowing how to interact with services and their associated permissions from the command line makes it easier to script out these tasks. While it is good to add how to perform these tasks from the GUI, it is not scalable well. It's not scalable well as we start getting into large networks. So basically, what they are saying is that, let's say if you want to set up permissions for various services, right? And there are, let's say, 1,000 computers in your system. You can't just keep on going through GUI. It's important. It's good to see through GUI how things work and what you have to do. But at the end of the day, if you're managing thousands of computers in a network, you have to use commands and scripts, right, to automate these things. And add Windows sessions interactive. An interactive or local logon session is initiated by a user authenticating to a local or domain system by entering their credentials. An interactive logon can be initiated by logging directly into the system by requesting a second logon session using run as command via command line, also remote desktop permission. So basically, a logon session is, I'll just show you. Hmm. Is there a command? Okay, there's nothing much here. So if I go into Windows and I know in the network share one here, so I'm going to spawn a machine quickly and then go to Tmux. I just developed the habit of just using Tmux all the time. I bet Benedict would be happy. So what we were talking about was session, right? User authentication to a local or domain system. So now we are running a system at the back, right? A machine is coming up. Here's the IP. and we are entering the password and all the other information. Ah. So we have entered the username, password, and the IP location in the network, right? Also, we have to do is quickly Control B. Sorry, that's 1 second. Control B or not B. So we have this another session. What I'm going to do is quickly do sudo openvpn downloads. So we connect to their VPN session and then we go connect to the system. So we have Academy, OpenVPN. Now let's see. -v, not -u. Awesome. So now, as you can see, I have a logon session to a Windows remote desktop server, and that's what they were talking about in that scene. An interactive logon session is initiated by a user, so that's me, to a local domain or domain system. Right now, I did it with a domain system. It's in a server somewhere on HackTheBox Academy. Um, An interactive logon can be initiated by logging directly into the system. We did give the username password by requesting a secondary session using runas command or through RDP connection. If you saw, we were using free RDP. That's the name of the system. Okay, I can't go up. Nope, can't go up. Basically, you can see here free RDP, right? That does the job. Non-interactive. Non-interactive accounts in Windows differ from the standard user accounts as they do not require login credentials. Non-interactive would be, let's say, if I want to start a server, I don't have to interact much with the system. I guess so. That's the one they are talking about, or login systems and stuff. There are three types of non-interactive accounts: the local system account, local service account, and network service account. Non-interactive accounts are generally used by Windows operating system to automatically start a service and application without requiring user interaction, right? Like start a service or anything like that, update something. These accounts have no password associated with them and are usually used to start services when the system boots or runs scheduled tasks. The second one is more important because scheduled tasks will happen in every organization you go. There are there are differences between three types of accounts: local system account, also known as entities authority system account. This is the most powerful account in Windows system. It is used for a variety of operating system related tasks such as starting Windows services. This account is more powerful than the accounts in the local administrative group. So local system is above local admin account and can do much more damage. Local service account, known as anti-authority local service account, this is less privileged version of the system account, this one, and has similar privileges to a local user, so like you and me. It is granted limited functionality and can start some services but not all. Network service account, this is also known as anti-authority network service account and is similar to a standard domain user account, right? Domain user account is somebody, let's say when you am logging in, if I have a system, I work for a company, right? They have thousands of machines in under their network, right? So a domain user account would be, let's say if I want to enter this one, Active Directory is managing the domain and basically all these systems, right? Active Directory is managing all these systems. So as a user, I can log into just one of the, let's say, computers that I have access to, or let's say this Active Directory lets me as part of its domain. So this one is similar. Active Directory should have the configuration to allow me either to use all the computers on a system or in the domain or just certain ones, right? It can establish authenticated session for certain network services. Okay, let's look into the next one. Where we at? Why it's not going down? Okay, so we are in the interacting. Let's do the interactive one. Last part. How much is that? Okay, I think we got time today for this. Yeah. Ashish, what's up, bro? So, graphical user interface. The concepts of GUI was introduced in late 1970s by Xerox Palo Alto Research Laboratory. This is where like the world was, right? The whole world was. Yes, this is probably the for today. You mean? So Xerox Palo Alto Research Laboratory. Yeah. This laboratory was, I think, if you guys don't know, this has a very big impact on the tech world, because people like Steve Jobs and what's his name, Bill Gates were here, right? And this is where the mouse was actually came into play. Oh, module, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is where the mouse actually, how you see two mouses, right? This is where mouse actually, because everything was keyboard earlier, mouse came in and the world changed, right? It was added to Apple and Microsoft operating system to address usability concerns for everyday users that would likely have difficulty navigating the command line. Most casual Windows or computer users do not need to interact with the operating system via command line. Yo, bro, good morning. I'm Mukesh. Just was pranked by but they wait, pranking my friend, but then my handle got locked for 15 days. So my oh nice, congrats, bro. Zukicha. All the name alludes to a GUI provides user npm rat. What's npm? I might even have, my brain doesn't work. Oh, the npm. My god, I need coffee, man. I need coffee. Could not even recognize npm. I was like, that's a new word I heard. Interestingly, I used the same command yesterday and did looked at that thing, man. Holy, holy. Okay. So you can see my brain is like really working at Intel Pentium level in the morning. Dude, I'm a React developer. I could not recognize NPM for a second. Uh, my brain is gone. Need some chicha, need some tea. Chicha need some tea, man. As the name alludes to, a GUI. No. This one actually, I actually will show you where I saw it because there is a dev2 thing right on your command. I did look at npm rat. The reason being because we when I'm building the app, remember, for the hackathon, we saw that thing. The message came. The npm one, it's very easy to like look into because I interact with that hashtag a lot. I do need some. There's a space conference happening in Delhi. Do you think I should go there? I have talked to a DRDO scientist. He told thoda bade ho jao. I will say, like, if you do not have, like, it's a good way to get inspired. Yes, go for it. If you can, go for it. Oh, thank you for following it, ex sister. By the way, bhai, sounds good, bro. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you. But yeah, dude, if there is no financial stress on you, right, or something like that, just go, right? Also, yeah, interact with unknown. He might know about these interactions. He's good with these. Bro, you redacted those, but it won't get deleted from here. I don't even know if I can delete. Do you want me to delete from here? No, I can't delete it. Huh. Okay, going back. Yeah, my mom is ready to send me there, so I think I will. Dude, yeah, I will tell you one interesting thing I did. We are in like a 25 minute mark. Okay. Interesting thing that I did, right? When I wanted to get inspired on going to IITs and those top level colleges, right? One of the things I did was actually went to a college in my 12th grade. Just I knew somebody who was in one of those colleges near Delhi, so I just went there, and it was a really good experience. I was just alone, playing around, right, and stuff. It was fun experience just to see it. Just being there is fun. Oh, thank you, Robert. Oh yeah, we you can go back in the video to read it. That's true. Chicha got Chicha is a spy, bro. Unknown Chicha is a spy. Okay, so let's get back into our GUI stuff. The introduction of GUI opened up widespread appeal and access to computers across many demographics since users were able to interact with their computer without having to memorize commands or know any programming language. Macintosh, Windows 1, right? Those two took the world by storm, even though Windows stole it from Apple, but whatever. Systems administrators commonly use GUI based system for administrating Active Directory, configuring IaaS, and IaaS is their web service, and interacting with the database. It's a whole different vibe. No ads for you. Nice. I like that hashtag. So, Remote Desktop Protocol (RDP) is a proprietary Microsoft protocol which allows a user to connect to a remote system over a network connection and obtain a graphical user interface. The user connects with RDP client software to a target system running RDP server software. So, blah blah blah, a lot of things. RDP is basically a protocol, right? Just like we are sending an email, right? That's through one of the protocols. We are interacting with websites, that's HTTP protocol and stuff. RDP is another type of protocol, right? So we are able to interact with various things on a different system, right? Another Windows system. It is created by Microsoft. The user can use a RDP client software to target to a target system. So I'm using X3 RDP to connect to another remote system. This is a port they use by default, right? And sending back and forth the packets and everything. When connect to RDP, a user can access the GUI as if they were actually sitting on a computer logging into it locally. RDP is often used by system administrator to administer remote system quickly. It can allow users to access their work computers when traveling or working from home after connecting to a virtual network. So, next one is Windows. So, hopefully, this is good for you, right? Basically, RDP is good if you want to connect, if you're outside somewhere in a different country and you want to reach or access your remote system. Windows command line. Command line interfaces give users greater control over their systems and can be used to perform a wide variety of day to day administrative and troubleshooting tasks. It can be leveraged to introduce automation to perform certain tasks quickly, such as adding many users to a domain at once. In Windows operating system, the main two ways to interact with the system from command line are via command CMD command prompt and PowerShell. Basically, there are two ways to do some command related stuff on Windows. PowerShell, the new, um, I don't want to say something stupid. Give me one second. Uh, the new blood in town, right? The new hot blood in town, the new tech in town, and command prompt, the oldie but goldie type thing. But everybody's shifting to PowerShell. If you're learning or want to get used to of command line and pick one of them, I will say pick both if you can. But PowerShell should be your main goal. The Windows command reference from Microsoft is a comprehensive A to Z command reference which includes an overview user example and command syntax for the most Windows commands, and familiarity with it is recommended. Damn. So this will give us all the commands. Oh boy. Wait, hold up. Did it say chat GPT? No. CHGP. Wow. Okay, lads, I think this is start learning this, man. Every morning, read 10 commands. CMD, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh boy. I just shared my local one. This is the one. This is the one. I just shared this one, which is like on my system. Okay. The command prompt cmd.exe, the oldie, um, is used to enter and execute commands. A user, hack or indeed, a user can enter one of commands such as ipconfig to view IP addresses information or perform more advanced tasks such as setting up schedules. Lads, I got it. I got it. Omfo, I got it. A user can enter one of the commands such as ipconfig to view IP addresses information or perform more advanced tasks, such as setting up scheduled tasks or creating scripts and batch files. I'm gonna ask the worst question possible. But have you watched Oh, bro, I watched Durandar 2 too. I watched Durandar 2 like on in cinema. No, not retire. Just need to like need tea, need tea. Hacking first thing in the morning before even I had water is actually like you need to appreciate the effort, like hustle, right? Appreciate the grind, man. But bro, watch Durandar 1 and 2, both lovely movies, man. Crazy, crazy good. Okay, View IP addresses information or perform more advanced tasks such as setting up scheduled tasks or creating scripts and batch files. The command prompt can be opened from Start menu by typing CMD in the Run dialog box or by directly launching a binary this. Yeah, as soon as I started like stream, right? I started the stream and then had water. After launching cmd.exe, we can type help to view a list of available commands. So if we do help, you will get a list of commands. And if you do ipconfig, you will get a lot more. So let's do command prompt. Let me increase the text so it's easy for you guys to see. So if I do ipconfig, so you see domain, HackTheBox, all these are the IP addresses. This is my system's IP address and stuff. And if I do, let's say help, it will give me like the tree to see like all the directories and stuff. Start something, SC, which we talked about, copy, all those other ones. If I do ipconfig help, all the things related to IP will be shown, right? ipconfig, all the help required for this, which is good to know, like, and get used to with this. After launching this, type help we did. For information about a specific command, you can do help and then the command, or the other way, I guess, to help IP or IP config. Really? Help IP config help gives stuff, but yeah, help IP config doesn't do anything. I should have some water. Okay, so note that certain commands have their own help menus. Oh, makes sense now. So with some ones it will be help and then the command, and for some it would be command and then the help. What a great system! Which can be accessed by typing command and then either slash question mark or help in that. For example, information about the ipconfig command can be seen below. Now we have PowerShell, the main interesting new boy in town. Windows PowerShell is a command shell that are designed by Microsoft to be more geared towards system administrators. PowerShell, like the Windows command line, has an interactive command prompt as well as powerful scripting environment. PowerShell is built on top of .NET framework, which is used for building and running application on Windows itself. This makes it a very powerful tool for interacting directly with the operating system. So basically, geared towards administrators, right? Interactive, right? And it has a powerful scripting, right? Environment and features, and it's built on .NET. So all these three things make it a powerful beast. Like the command prompt, PowerShell gives us direct access to the file system, and we can run majority of the same commands or even Linux related default commands can be run here, like ls and all, which doesn't work on here. So if I do ls, there's no command. You have to do dir. But I believe with PowerShell, right? Let's say if I do ls, it will work. Dir, both will work. That's the beauty of PowerShell. Commandlet. So we talk about, like, every time we talk about PowerShell, we talk about these commands, right? We are doing called commandlets. So let's look what they are up to, or what they are all about. PowerShell utilizes commandlets, which let me open this link as well. Commandlets overview. A commandlet is a lightweight command that is used in PowerShell environment, right? Simple definition. Which are a small single function tools built into the shell, right? Basically commands that are more than, there are more than 100 core, I read crore, 100 core commandlets, and many additional ones have been written, and we can author our own to perform more complex tasks. PowerShell also supports both simple and complex scripts used for system administrators, task automation, and more. Commandlets are in form of verb and then the noun, right? So get, let, uh, do something like a verb which you are doing, or and then the noun, okay, like child items or children's or users or something like that. For example, the command get child item can be used to list our current directory, just like the list and ls and dir. Command lets also take arguments or flags. We can have get child items dash, and we can do like tab to get all the arguments that are available. One of them being recurse will show the list of, even let's say if there is a folder in a current one, it will show its children too, right? Current working directory and all the subdirectories around it. So, example being, be ready for a big thing coming up. So, if we have ls like this, but now if I do get child item, same thing. Now we do get child item dash. There's so many with R. So recurse. Nice, even with searches, there's more pictures, what's inside pictures, what's inside links, and all those ones, right? So first it gave me the list of all these ones, then going to documents, what all things are available, stuff like that, which is really like, I think, handy in a lot of ways. Okay, now we are at another example would be get child item, and then you can put path, right, of whatever you want, and it will give you all the information in that directory, just like we do ls and slash root or whatever, right? Finally, we can combine arguments such as this to list all subroutine contents with another directory. So we can have get child item path and do recursive. Aliases, big thing. How much? That's a lot. Okay, we got time. That's good. Aliases. Many commandlets in PowerShell also have aliases. For example, the aliases for a command set location to change directories is either cd or sl. Meanwhile, the aliases for get child item is ls or gci. So if you see g, get child item, gci, we can view all available aliases by typing get alias. So here's your command. What if I do ga? No. So we have, for example, stop job, start to start service, set variable, t, and stuff like that. This t reminds me that golf season is coming. That would be fun. Okay. We can also set up our own aliases like new alias and get the alias for any commandlet with get alias dash name. So we have new alias name show files get child item, and we if we do show files it will take show things. So let's see if I can do new alias ga gap for get alias. Now if I do ga, last time it didn't work, this time it worked. Let's go. Cool. So PowerShell has a help system for commandlets, functions, scripts, and concepts. This is not installed by default, but we can either run get help commandlet name. So, for example, get alias or anything, and then dash online command to open online help for commandlet function or function in our web browser. We can type update help to download and install all the help locally. Let's go. There's a lot of things with PowerShell. Have you guys done this thing before? Okay, it's downloading. Let's see. Okay, till this is working, let's just go. Help command we looked at. Typing a command such as get help and get app package will return just the partial help unless help files are installed. So just a little bit information about get app package. But let's say if this is once this is installed, we'll have a idea of what the whole package looks like. Running scripts. PowerShell ISE integrated scripting environment allows users to write PowerShell scripts on fly. It also has an autocomplete lookup slash lookup function for PowerShell commands. The PowerShell ISE allows us to write and run scripts in the same console, which allows for quick debugging. We can run PowerShell scripts in a variety of ways. If we know the function, we can run the script either locally or after loading into memory via download cradle like the below example. PS1 get local group FL. Okay, power view. That's the script we are running, and we are giving get local group FL. That's FL is different. Okay. One common way to work with the script in PowerShell is to import it to that all functions. Import it so that all the functions are then available within our current command shell PowerShell console session. Import module this. Okay. We can then either start a command or cycle through options or type get module to list all the loaded modules and their associated commands. So we have management, utility, and stuff. I'm just trying to understand also. If we know the function, we can run the script either locally or by loading into memory with the download cradle, like the below example. PS1 get local group FL. Local accounts, management, utility, blah blah blah. Okay. So basically we have, if you want to run a script, this is the way to do. And then we can provide get local group as another command to it. Then we have FL, just to list properly in a formatted list. And then if you want to import, if you want the script to be available, we import the module And then we can see with the get module all the things that are available, like the name and the command associated. So we have this add app package and apex volume. Okay, need to like understand this properly. I didn't get it. So do you guys understood this? Like, do you have any good knowledge of this? Basically saying like how to run script is by doing this, and this is providing another name, like argument, I believe, or something. Then we have just adding that to the system. Okay, I'll look into this and we'll get back. Execution policy. Sometimes we will find that we are unable to run scripts on a system. This is due to security feature called execution policy, which attempts to prevent the execution of malicious scripts. The possible policies are all signed. All scripts can run with a trusted publisher must sign scripts and configuration files. This includes both remote and local scripts. We receive a prompt before running script signed by a publisher that we have not yet listed as either trusted or untrusted publishers. Bypass, no script or configuration files are blocked. Keep going, everything. This is way have worked when we were working with Windows system. We did that, right, to run our scripts. Default, this system is default execution policy restricted for Windows desktop machines and remote signed for Windows servers. Scripts can run by but require a digital signature on scripts that are downloaded from the internet. Digital signatures are not required for scripts that are written locally. Restricted individual commands. This allows individual commands but do not allow the scripts to be run. All script file types, including configuration, script files, and command PowerShell profiles, are blocked. So basically, all the files with PSM1, PS1, XML, and PS1 will be blocked. No execution policy is set for the current scope. If the execution policy for all scopes is set to undefined, then default execution restricted will be there. So if we want to define, like we have to say undefined for a policy, it will go restricted. Unrestricted default execution policy for non Windows users or computers, and if it cannot be changed. Allow policy allows for unsigned script to run, but wants the user before running them. Okay, so we can see all the policies set up. Okay, this is taking a lot of time. Let's see the ISC as well. This is how the script works, and you can add things if you guys see, or the ISC for that matters. Undefined, undefined bypass, undefined, restricted. Cool. The execution policy is not meant to be a security control that restricts user actions. A user can easily bypass the policy by either typing script contents directly into the PowerShell window, downloading and invoking the script, or specifying the script as an encoded command. It can also be bypassed by adjusting the execution policy. If the user has the proper rights or setting the execution policy for current process scope, which can be done by almost any user, as it does not require a configuration change and will only be set to duration of user session. So it's not meant for security control that restricts user action, because we can bypass thing, right? Basic by saying bypass, and it will bypass the stuff, and we can run or download or do anything with the script. Not require configuration change and will still like things will work. Below is an example of changing the execution policy. So we do set execution policy bypass scope, this current process or this all the process scope. You can see that the execution policy has changed. So if we do, let's do something stupid. Can I do all? It has to be unable to match the identifier name, specify one. So we can just have, let's say, process. What if I do current user? It has to be just one. Okay, we can do only one by one. You can now see that the execution policy has changed. And that's it. Huh. Oh, we have stuff at the end. Okay, what is the alias set for ipconfig.exe? Get alias pconfig. Oh, it's not going to work. So if I do ipconfig ifconfig. Okay, they're doing some Windows stuff here. Cool, we reached our weekly goal. I think it was unrestricted. Nice. Alrighty, hack or lads. Now we have, I think this will do tomorrow. Windows Management Instruction System. W is in the chat. Okay, this one is small too. I think we can complete this one tomorrow as well as uh, further Windows usage. I think this theory Windows MMC. This is smaller too. Subsystem for Linux. That's beautiful. Okay, this like all three can be done tomorrow. Server core. Okay, I think if I just sleep on time today and just come a bit early, we should be able to complete the whole thing tomorrow. Oh wow, Windows security is like they have put in a lot of effort here. So I think yeah, like let's do this. I will try to sleep on time today, and we can then complete the whole Windows thing. And then probably I will come at night time instead of doing lead code. I will just let's see if I do lead code and then I can just work on the notes because I created something for you guys. This thing will change one day. It will say, yeah, I am the censored hacker. GitHub. Oh, my name is everywhere. Where is my GitHub? Why is it not showing on first? That's crazy. It talks about me. It's weird when somebody's AI system is talking about you. Okay, let's look at this censored hacker, right? You guys see there's a thing I created called playbook. This is Obsidian stuff. This is legit all Obsidian, right? If you just download and like open your Obsidian vault, you will see this. The reason I created this is so that, let's say, if you want to share notes with everyone, you want to do things, right? This is the place. I'm going to share all my notes here. Like, for example, teamworks I was learning. You will see all the notes around here. Hardly any notes, but there is some notes. And yeah, it will, like, that's one thing I want to show. And there is templates and everything I'm doing. So hope you guys like it. This is where I will be working on for my Windows related all the commands we learn and things like that. Also, once we are done tomorrow with this, we will probably look at some of the retired machines or starting points stuff with Windows operating system and see if we can hack them and put whatever we learn into practice. So this one, for example, we might do VIP one or dancing. Depends, whatever we want to do. I think dancing should be fine. Yeah, if dancing is there, right? Okay, we should be good with the dancing thing. Alrighty, lads. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys learned something with get alias, get ipconfig, and all those stuff, and the help commands and update. So we'll be working towards and making sure our Active Directory with Windows and then more stuff. We'll make sure our Active Directory and Windows skills are up to the mark for PD1 and other hacking certifications. Okay, and also I'll be coming maybe online for a study with me session in an hour once I refresh and get things going. So till then, thank you so much, lads. Hope you guys have a great day and a great night. This it has been a pleasure serving you. This is your favorite sensor hacker, neighborhood sensor hacker, signing off, just like my man Robert said, with a big bye. Thank you so much, lads.
In the wires, we're the ghost. Ego's king, we rule the host. Masks on screens, we wear them proud. Silent hands inside the cloud. Flicker in the firewall glow. Name in red on a watch list row. Every trace that they think they own, we erase, turn it all to smoke. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the cracked machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Wish the system, break the code. Watch the virus overload. Black hood up, eyes run cold. Turn the silver into mold. 10 fake memes on a single wire. One small spark, whole grid on fire. Who owns what when the locks all fail? Who holds power when we lift the veil? Heartbeat sync with the scroll. Cursor dancing on the soul. All their walls built tall and proud. We just walk straight through the crowd. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global scene. One small key, whole at the edge or run from sight. When the curtain tears in two, will the ghost look back?